better
So if you tell anybody that know me right, that was me getting into all that old shit, they wouldn't believe it, man. You know what I mean? Cause I know how to handle my business when I need to. But I'm a beast and you wanna fuck. I'm a black man stuck up in the life that I live, born to die.
So what you gonna do for your birthday, man? Got plans?
Nah, man.
Damn, brother, have a little party tonight.
Nah. It's just a good day.
Thank God.
I'ma breathe. Thank God.
Thank God, please.
But it's studied always busy, man. The wheel never stops. You only as strong as you appear, and we don't want to show you how we gonna come the fuck up. You know what I mean? We got rid of all the motherfucking haters, man. All them bullshit ass niggas, man. And they didn't want to do shit or somewhere mixing down my shit. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna be back on track, back with business.
You heard Playboy, holla at me later. I'm out trying to get a big stack of paper. Drive big whips and they call me Darth Vader. Got that perk rolled up in them Vegas. Have no business now, then I get high later. Celebrate in a fresh pair of gators. New to this shoe shit, need a little pepper. In my briefcase I rock a digital scale. I'm a country player from the ATA, you ain't know me, Playboy, holla at me later. Can't you see I got a fresh pair of gators and my briefcase, so I'm out making
back with business, but you know, things just happen, man. And bosses just have to step up, man, and spur of the moment, you know what I mean? And change plans and make shit happen, man. You know, you understand, man. It's bigger than y'all niggas, man. You know, the family is big, man. It's supposed to be on the planet, man. It's supposed to be the biggest earth, man. And y'all fuck niggas out here acting like Martians.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? We over here at the D, illegally, you know what I'm saying? Just up in here after, you know, the motherfucking Marshals done came and put us out, but,
that's right.
You know what I'm saying? This shit fucked up, but yeah, you know, I get a call yesterday, Reed tell me, yo, Marshals over here putting our stuff out the studio or whatever. And I was laying in the bed contemplating on what I was finna lay in the bed for another 30 minutes or an hour, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, I got that news. I jumps up, come over here, this motherfucking police and niggas taking shit all out of the house. Shit just fucked up, man.
We did a hood on your ass yesterday, we about to.
Shoot that ass, too. That shit was goddamn good.
Had the niggas eating shot.
Unity, man, unity, you know what I'm saying? You know, the friends, family, you know, you recognize who your true friends is, you know what I'm saying, who your family is when niggas come through, support, do whatever they got to do, you know what I'm saying, help you out, you know what I'm saying, that's what it's about, man. You might not never see a nigga ever, you know what I'm saying, but when you need him, he come through, and that's what it's about. So at the end of the day, niggas ain't pout, niggas ain't mad, niggas just getting together, you know what I'm saying, coming up with plan B, moving on.
So I know everybody know what this side is, you know what I mean? This is where we make a hit set. This is where you come in, you can get you some studio time, you know what I mean? You know, you can get jiggy, you can get it live as Thug Child, you know what I mean? Right here in Thug Child Entertainment Studios. We're a full-blown record company, man. We do it all, man. You know, I showed you the promotion part, I showed you the conference room where we have big meeting set, you know what I mean? It's just live, man, you know. It's all good right here at Thug Child, baby. Mess with your boy Ox, man. Go get me on Apple iTunes, all my old stuff. Ox da Short Stoppa, man. You can just word search that, or you can word search Thug Child, you know what I mean? And just download some shit, man. You know what I mean? Ain't know what you do? Get you a $1 single, man, and bump that shit all through your neighborhood, man. People understand what's going on. They'll say, hey, that's Thug Child. Hey, that's the neighborhood short stopper. You know what I mean? This your boy, man. Holla at your boy.
Restaurant in here, though, huh?
Not in here.
Them motherfuckers.
That's up.
Been through a lot of shit in my life, and these niggas trying to tell me that I ain't a knight. I don't preach, I'm not a bishop, only one king, and I cannot be a counselor, cause my temper within, cause my heart sin free, but my soul is a fool. Don't wanna push me, something you don't wanna do, and the ones trying to push me along like a pawn, could've been seen about you, wanna bring you no harm, even though some of you I would've gave you my arm, told you my soul the fruit, so I'm in God's arms. arm. When I wanna show the race, he says show his charm. When you had to paint a crowd, I just laugh at mine. Why your name so small, attitude so big, but you talk so rude and you act so cool. Cause I'm a beast. I'm Quello Rama.
First of all, I'm Ox, O-X. We start a new generation, which is X. And I'm O-X, you know what I mean? From the beginning to the end and everything in between, you know what I mean?
What's up, baby? Yeah, I feel you. I hear you. Gotta make this money though. You see what I'm saying? I ain't got time for this. I gotta chop this shit up, man. Niggas at the door. Yeah, Rich, there might be bricks, man. Get that from me. Sorry, I ain't even got time for this shit, really. Who the fuck with that, y'all?
Man, I don't know, man. Some old crazy motherfucker talking like you.
You know, it just, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know what I mean? And loyalty was everything to me. Loyalty still is everything to me. So what I did was, cats weren't really fucking with my boy in his tracks, you know what I mean? And so what I did was I made sure that I put a project together using his tracks, cause we're a team, you know what I mean? And just wanted to show some loyalty, man, to let them know that shit, artists do dig your shit, you know what I mean? Cause I'm an artist myself, so here I go, you know what I mean? I put out this project Loyalty, and I put his name all over everywhere, you know what I mean? His tracks all over everywhere. Everybody that was involved in that movement at the time, my boy Daddy Rich, you know what I mean? A young cat from the hood, you know what I'm saying, that told me that they was doing some things too. So you know me, like I say, loyalty, man, and I'm about loving the hood. So I got back and I said, okay, jump team, and I jump on your team, and we can do this thing, man, and make this shit happen. So I put out Loyalty, you know what I mean. Then a couple of years later, I put out the Re-Up, and it's kind of like a run off the Loyalty, you know what I'm saying. I shrinked Loyalty originally started out with like 14 cuts or something. Then I shrinked it down to like 7 or 8, and took the other 6 and put it with some more and made the Re-Up. And you know, did the same way, you know what I'm saying, kept the Loyalty.
Those for my niggas on lockdown. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up. Like my cousin, Domingo Ross. Living on your 10th year, nigga, we bet you keep your head up. Like my nigga, Cedric Williams, ATL Golden. Tennessee hit you with 2 L's, nigga, you still keeping it G. Keep your head up, nigga. To my nigga LT Striking, the most wanted, my gang boy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up, full time, ain't no joke, nigga. You're gonna slap in a minute. To all my niggas standing in line right now with your fork in your cup, either for bag check or child, nigga. Keep your head up.
Who you be, cuz
I'm the short stopper. Every time you see me, I'ma represent Atlanta. I'm short stopping. If I'm in your hood, your dollars I'm stopping.
Who you be, cuz
I'm the short stopper. Every time you see me, I'ma represent Atlanta. I'm short stopping. If I'm in your hood, your dollars I'm stopping. I got street fame now, so you better re-up. I bring the pain down, so you better re-up. I control the game now, so you better re-up. Before I come through your hood and set a shop up, you better re-up, re-up. Get your weight up, before I come through your hood and set a shop up. Get your weight up, we gon' re-up, re-up. Cause I'm thug child, niggas really don't give a fuck.
You know, I came with country hip hop, man. People thought it was over for me. People thought it was through just because I was doing some underground shit, you know what I'm saying? I was basically just busting rhymes in the trap, you know what I mean? Standing on the curb, entertaining hustlers, you know what I mean? And we just sat there and rocked it all night until, you know what I'm saying, somebody was out of their bomb or it got too cold, it's time to go home, you know what I mean? And, you know, that was country hip hop. Then I came up with country hip hop since everybody thought I was through. Thought the only thing I had was just some street gutter shit, you know what I mean? I was letting them know that shit. I'm OX from the beginning to the end, you know what I'm saying? So I'm all generations in between, you know, so I'm your hustler, I'm your cool cat, you know what I'm saying? I'm your baby daddy, you know what I mean? I'm your thug, I'm your gangster, you know, I'm your professional, I'm all that. So I did country hip hop, man, and you know, put it online too, you know what I'm saying? I got into the Apple iTunes things and cdbaby.com, and got barcodes, and just got more professional with it, you know what I mean? And just went back and just started putting barcodes on everything, man, that was already out there, from Loyalty to Re-Up, now Country Hip Hop. Then I did some.
Are you still there? You have one saved message. Please menu. To listen to your message, press 1. First saved message. This one is Maplewood. That's what I know. That's it. One place. That's what Excuse me. Forget. Hey.
They don't think about the records I sold. They still packing niggas sitting around chopping up bowls. They don't think about the fact I'm alive and it's a blessing. I'm just trying to survive and still guessing. And even though I'm stoned to the bone, just think about the business I own. It don't matter, them niggas still screaming, yeah, dope. Boy, dope, boy, dope, boy, y'all be boy.
Go ahead and hate, you gon' hate anyway. Always to my back, never in my face. Go ahead and say what you gonna say. If you do not like it, you can kiss my ass. That's that country hip hop, that country hip hop, yep, country hip hop, that country hip hop, yep. Go ahead and hate, you gon' hate anyway. Always to my back, never in my face. Go ahead and say what you gonna say. Cause if you do not like it, you can kiss my ass. That's that country hip hop, that country hip hop, yep, country hip hop. Hustler, I thought you knew. Like every other nigga that's in my crew, I'm a hustler. Tricky, I thought you knew. Say what? Tricky, I thought you knew. I'm a hustler. I thought you knew. Like every other nigga that's in my crew, I'm a hustler. Tricky, I thought you knew. Say what? Tricky, I thought you knew. Ain't no sipping in my pimpin', my game is for real. Ain't no player no more. On the streak, on the coach. Ain't no sipping in my pimpin', my game is for real. Ain't no player no more. On the streak, on the coach. Ain't no sipping in my pimpin', my game is for real. From my diamonds, Rolex, Cadillac grill. Ain't no sipping in my pimpin', my game is for real. Ain't no player no more. On the streak, on the coach. Ain't no sipping in my pimpin', my game is for real. Ain't no player no more. On the streak, on the coach. Ain't no sipping in my pimpin', my game is for real. Ain't no player no more. On the streak, on the coach. Tired of popos, I need a new strategy. Tired of broke hoes in they mind, they trying to damage me. I don't sing a rap, it's tired of the trap and the rat race, man, it's all fucking crap. You say school over crack, but crack can get me paid. I'll stay broke, paying back financial aid. So tired of being tired, I need sunshine in my life. I'm so tired, but it's alright. It's so dark, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make it through another day. Yeah, I'm so tired, but it's alright. Earth, hell for other planets. Sometimes life can be so damn hectic. Is Earth, planet of deception? Cause sawdusting is a powerful weapon. Is Earth, hell for other planets? Sometimes life can be so damn hectic. Is Earth, planet of deception? Cause sawdusting is a powerful weapon. Years, man, with different artists and different people that's coming through. Third Child Studios, which was at my home at that time, you know what I'm saying, and put together a compilation called Still Country, Still Hip Hop, you know what I mean, and you know, just banged it out, you know what I'm saying. I'm a rap star, that's how I bought this car, that's why you see my ring bling bling so far. Hell no, you can't search this car, just leave me alone. Let's go away. Get out my face, I'm a rap star. That's why I bought this car. That's why you see my ring bling bling so far. Hell no, you can't search my car. Like I said, he started with me as management, man, and then one of my partners came home from school, from college, you know what I'm saying? Wallace, he came home and he was on this tape, you know what I'm saying? It was tapes back then. He was on this tape, man, you know, Pimp Clinic collection, and him and a couple more cats that he went to school with, you know what I mean, and they actually put a tape together, you know what I'm saying, and you know, when he came back, it kind of like amazed me. I was like, okay, you know, this shit is this close to home, you know what I'm saying. I knew I was
I was trying to get into the game for a reason, but didn't know why. You know what I mean? I just thought I was trying to clean up some money or something. You know, and here it is. My partner come to me with this product, and I'm like, man, we can do this. You know what I'm saying? What did it take for y'all to do this down there? I put my money together and make camp up here in the A, and we can do it up here. You know what I'm saying? So that went on for a little while, man, or whatever, man, and couldn't get the response that I wanted. So, you know, I always was into poetry and writing poems, man, and you know what I'm saying, about life and what was going on, man, through my eyes. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I basically transferred that poetry into rhymes and said, okay, I need to become an artist so I can get even more in depth into the business, because people not, you know, respecting my game right now. You know what I mean? So I started busting rhymes, went down to Florida, Tallahassee, with my boy Wallace, man, one Thanksgiving or whatever it was, man, and bust a rhyme on one of their songs, man, and that shit was crazy, you know what I mean? Nigga was like, who the fuck is this Two-Face the Ox dude, you know what I mean? And so I said, okay, they digging that, you know what I'm saying? I had crazy braids then, like Snoop, so my shit was all long and shit, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, okay, this cat here might got something. So, you know, I took in the craft and started to work harder, you know what I mean? And it came to a point where I was like, okay, fuck the traveling, fuck going to somebody else shit and trying to make something happen, fuck waiting on somebody else to make a beat to give to us so we can make something happen. So what we need to do, and my boy Wallace said, well, you know, since I'm in the band and stuff, and I know music, I know chords, and I know arrangements, stuff like that, well, all we need really is a keyboard. So he came to me with a little pad, little paper, I don't know what it was, probably was a thrifty nickel or creative loaf or whatever, but somebody was selling some equipment, a keyboard, that is. And, classics, man. You know, it doesn't matter what year it is, it still be able to bump, you know what I mean, because it's real shit, you know what I'm saying? I try to come with some real nutrition, some real food, you know what I mean? You know, it's crazy because, you know, as you see, a lot of times I'm in the studio and I'm recording myself, running back and forth in the booth, making tracks, or, you know, you just see me by myself sometimes, or most of the times. And that's because, you know, everybody don't have the loyalty like I have, you know what I'm saying? But since loyalty is instilled in me, you know what I mean? You know, I look over a lot of negativity that's towards me, you know what I mean? And I just turn my cheek and just keep my loyalty shining, you know what I mean? Try to stay true as I can be, even though the world is changing in front of me, you know what I mean? I'm still Ox, you know, and it's like, you know, and I'm still be that, you know, until I die, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's part of the problem too. A lot of cats know that, and a lot of cats see that as signs of weakness, my kindness, you know what I mean? But it's all good, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like grandma used to say, feed them with a long handle spoon, you know what I mean? So I can only trust you as far as I can see you, you know what I mean? And I see you, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good, you know what I'm saying? Everybody different, everybody have their own individuals, you know what I'm saying? Everybody have their own motives, their own mind frame on how life should be, you know what I mean? But for me, it's only one way, man. That's loyalty, man, and all praises to Allah, you know what I mean? And I just try to keep it as real as I can, man, because I know only one gonna judge me, you know. This shit right here, man, this new generation, man, Generation X, the Daniel family, man, we just about a little loyalty, you know what I'm saying?